all you heard was like, and then running. They ran out the house. Ah, the ghetto. Sean was basically telling Giant, like,
you should have had that energy for the that came and knocked your glasses to the left. But you ain't have that energy with them that knocked your glasses to the left. You got it with me. You got it with me.
Here's the motherfucking tea.
All right, so let me tell you the tea, right?
spill the tea. What the? Spill the tea, sis. Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're not new here, hey girl, hey, how you doing? How you been? Where you from? Where you at? So by the title of this video, y'all already know this finna be about. It's gonna be another story time. So let's get straight into it. Hey beauties, so today's video is sponsored by AnaLuisa. AnaLuisa offers long-lasting tarnish-free jewelry, and ask me how I know. Because me and my children has been wearing their jewelry for the last year. Cleaning, going to the pool, showering, and it has yet to turn our skin green. AnaLuisa jewelry is affordable, starting at just $39. But when you use my discount code CharismaM20, you'll receive 20% off your first order. So now beauties, the moment you all been waiting for, let's get into what they sent me today. So this is what comes in a package. It comes with little jewelry pouches, which is very convenient, especially if you're traveling anywhere and you don't want to lose your jewelry. So boom. Now when you open it, it does has a magnet. I love that. So this is the first piece. You know I love me some hearts, so I had to get me some hearts or whatever. Now this second piece, I love this second piece. This second piece gave me Titanic when Rose threw the diamond in the water. Bruh. Yeah, it was definitely giving that. Now this one, I definitely picked this out for my daughter, y'all. You know her birthday is August 15th. Happy birthday, promise. But yes, like, so boom. Basically, use my discount code CharismaM20 for 20% off your order. I'm showing y'all how the jewelry look on a different background because it really wasn't given on a purple. You know what I'm saying? All in all, I feel like all the pieces was a 10 out of a 10. I did put my favorite one around my neck because I wanted y'all to see how it basically look against my skin, and it's glowing. So yeah, thank you AnaLuisa for sponsoring this video, and until next time. So many of these story times I done told y'all a lot about my mother's side of the family, what I was doing on my mother's side when I was a child, what they was going for, and how rebellious I was and everything else. So I never really touched bases on my father's side of the family like that when I was young. So we gonna get straight into that, right? Because baby, it was lit on my father's side too. So let me spill the beans, because I know every time I do a story time, my father be watching my story times. He be like,
why would your mother and all of them allowing you to do this and da.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Oh baby, I'm finna get on you too, because baby, you don't know the things that we was doing behind y'all back.
All right, so let me tell you the tea, right?
So boom, this is a little backstory. This is basically like my teenage days. This was probably from the ages of 13 to 15, 16. So if y'all know, I basically grew up in the projects. I did live in Millbrook projects with baby D and them for a little bit. And you know, anytime it was time for me to go to my father's house on the weekend, you know, he lived with his sister, her kids or whatever like that, which is all my family that's out here now currently, right? So anytime it was time for me to go to my dad's house on the weekends, you know, his sister and them, they lived in Mitchell projects, and it was right down the block from Millbrook projects. So you could basically say I'm a project baby, like born and raised, running the project streets, in the hallways, in the pissy elevators. Huh? All of that. You could basically say that, even though I never really resided in the projects, besides when we stayed at my aunt's house for like a year or two. So on my father's side, I love to chill with the boys, because I told y'all I always wanted to be a boy. Like I was a tomboy. I was still battling my sexuality. I thought I liked girls, you know what I'm saying? So I always wanted to be a boy. So when I went to my father's side, I'm not gonna lie, my aunt, she only had boys. She didn't have no girls. So it was always boys around. So my cousin Sean, y'all know Sean, if y'all know the video that the gay boy had beat me up or whatever, and my cousin was there. Now, for the ones who don't know, Sean has cerebral palsy, the same thing that the cousin on my mother's side has. He's in a wheelchair. But this cousin Sean, his mother actually cared for him.
Oh, that's good for you, baby.
Not to try to be funny or nothing like that. His mother got him the proper help he needed and all of that, so he actually knows how to walk and everything using crutches. So I always used to chill with this cousin. He was a couple years older than me. He's like, what, 31 now? He's 2 years older than me. So if I was 13, he was 15. If I was 16, he was 18. You get it? We also had another cousin that was chilling with us, and we just gonna call her Big Head. Now, Big Head was a stud. That was a full female, but she dressed like a dude, wore do-rags. She thought she was a man, like she would compete with men and all of that. And come to find out, I always thought growing up that was our actual blood cousin, because she always lived with them and she was always around. But come to find out recently, I found out that's really not even our cousin. Do y'all know who Big Head is related to? Big Head is related to Renee and them.
Woo! I'm going through it, bitch.
Now, you know Renee from the She Went Missing, and I let her stay with me down here. Yes, that is Big Head cousin, and I never knew that, okay, until recently. That Big Head and them not even our real family. They just, basically, they grew up in a family, so we call them our cousins and our family and stuff like that. So now you got the little backstory. Boom. So anytime I would go to my father's house or whatever, like I said, my aunt, she ran a store, okay? She lived in Mitchell, she ran a store. My dad, he worked security at night, so anytime at night, he was always at work. So me and Sean and Big Head, we knew if we was gonna sneak out, we was sneaking out as soon as my dad had to clock in for work, which is 10 p.m. Okay, our grandfather also did live there too in the house. We called him Pops or whatever. So Pops lived in the house. Pops used to watch us or whatever. Pops would spoil us. Pops would let us do whatever. So we say, yo, Pops, we be right back. We run into the store. Pops would let us run to the store. He didn't care what time it was, whatever. As long as we was having fun, we was happy, and we was fed. He loved making us some chicken gizzards and some noodles. I don't even know how that go together, but baby, I love that as a child. Like, them chicken gizzards hit different the way Pops made it. Rest his soul, because baby, I want some chicken gizzards the way he make it, because I don't even know how to make it. He used to boil them, he didn't even fry them. See, at my mama's side, they used to fry their chicken gizzards, and my daddy's side, they used to boil them. They real for that. They real for that. You know damn well them fried chicken gizzards hurt your teeth and all that. I'm surprised I still got teeth, because that's what we ate a lot on my mother's side growing up. And then yeah, probably because it was $1.35, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, let's continue. So yeah, the first time I ever picked up a joint, it was with Sean and Big Head. It really was with Sean for real. So I started smoking with Sean. Okay, so the funny part is Sean was smoking with his friends or whatever, but Sean used to try to go home and smoke by himself. Sean didn't know how to roll, okay? Neither did I. So Sean would try to tell me like, yo,
cousin, try to learn how to roll so you can roll my joints for me or whatever.
So one day I told him, like, if you don't let me smoke with you, I'm gonna snitch and tell your mama that you sitting here smoking in the house with your friends. Yes, I'm gonna snitch and I'm gonna tell.
I don't like that.
That's one thing about it. When I was young, I was a snitch. Like, baby, I'm telling, if you don't let me do it. If you don't let me do it too, I'm gonna snitch. If I can't go, I'm snitching. One thing about it, Sean knew I was a snitch, so Sean always was like, yeah,
you my favorite cousin. You gonna be on my good side, because I don't need you to snitch and tell nothing going on.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? This how I knew I was gonna grow up messy, because when I tell you, I witnessed some messy stuff on both sides of the family, and I was always in the middle of it, like, oh my God. If stay in a child's place was a person, it should have been me, but I didn't. So that's why I'm here talking to a camera in front of y'all. So everybody on my mama's side was basically mad at my baby D or whatever. Even the adults on my father's side was mad at baby D, basically saying, you know,
baby D's a bad influence. She got you smoking. She got my daughter smoking. She got my niece doing this. She got my niece doing that. She got my daughter doing this.
Stop the cap.
When really it was Sean who had me doing the bad stuff. Like, baby D wasn't with it. When I ask to smoke with baby D, or I tell her, oh, I'm a snitch if you don't let me do it, she'll be like, well, bitch, tell them. That's on you. I'm not letting you smoke. You my little cousin. Like, baby D used to always son me like, baby, you're my little cousin. You're gonna stay in a child's place. But she was a child too. Like, we was not in the kids' places. Like, where was our parents? Not adulting. Where was our parents? But yeah, I can't even say we was our parents, because we were just so freaking sneaky. Like, it should be a crime to be this damn sneaky. I kid you not. So we was rolling doodle blunts or whatever, y'all. I did not know how to roll. The Duchess was falling apart. But we was getting high, y'all. We would go outside once we got high and we would do dumb stuff, y'all. We would go to the corner stores on the block where they know us because his mother, which is my aunt, run a store on the block, and we would go steal all the Smirnoffs and the Heinekens, and we would be stealing stuff, and I'm like, ew, like, who drinks Heinekens, y'all? We was stealing for locals.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
We was wilding, y'all. When I say wilding, we was wilding. We was doing all of this for absolutely no reason. All because we was bored and we knew we could get away with it. Period. That's why we was doing this stuff. At this point, y'all, I had joined the gang or whatever because my cousin was in the gang. It was called GMF. Get Money Fam. If y'all know, then y'all know. So I had joined the gang or whatever. I thought they said that you had to be jumped in or you had to do stuff with people to be in the gang. But because Sean was my cousin, yeah, I was in the gang. I ain't have to do none of that. They already knew I was fighting in school. They already know I could do all that. They already know I could steal from stores.
Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
I was still trying to learn how to roll. They already knew this. I was trying to prove my point. So boom, they let me up in this gang. We is lit, y'all. We outside every night. The summer times was lit. I used to always go over there in the summer times. You couldn't keep me away from Sean in the summer times. And then Sean was handicapped, so we get on the bus for free. Yo, we was everywhere. We was in all 5 boroughs going crazy. We was wilding. We would go to Mitchell's. We would go to Sanaya crib, rest up Sanaya. We would be, all of us, we would be lit, y'all. Would be outs on the block. Mind you, we was in a little gang, so we would be running and ducking and yo. It was crazy. And you would think a person, a handicapped person, and they on crutches, they can't do all this. Baby, mostly all Sean friends was like that. Like, one of them was in a wheelchair. She was giving it up. She was beating up. The other one was in a wheelchair. She was toting pistols. Like, it was crazy. Like, that I was really in the gang. Like, I'm pushing shorty wheelchair while she toting the, you know? Like, it was crazy growing up. Like, if I could go back, I probably wouldn't change nothing.
What?
Because I had fun. Like, I had fun. Seriously. Like, oh, I could honestly say on my mother's side, I probably was out sneaking out, probably being fast and ass humping, doing all that. But on my father's side, it was none of that going on. It was none of that. What sex? Nuh-uh. We finna turn up. We finna get lit. We finna drink. We finna smoke. We finna go start trouble. We finna get shit and run. That's what we finna do on our dad's side.
Dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Like, literally, we was stucking and bugging, and nobody couldn't tell us nothing. We lit, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, that happened or whatever, right? Fast forward, my aunt, my dad, Sean, Big Cat, all of them, they leave Mitchell's. My aunt sells her store. She, you know, she got her money up. She leaves Mitchell's, and they go buy a house in Delaware. So now I am sad. I'm like, damn, my cousin that I started smoking with, he not around no more. What I'm supposed to do? I don't know what the hell to do, y'all. It was so crazy. Like, I was just trying to figure it out because I was so used to the gang banging and the thugging and all of that. And then when I wasn't doing that, I would go try to get friends so we could go do gang banging and stealing and stuff. Like, it was crazy. Long story short, that next summer he had came down or whatever. Mind you, his mother had kept the crib in Mitchell's, right? Even though she bought a house in Delaware, she kept the crib in Mitchell's. So he would come over to Mitchell's or whatever. Big Head would come with him and they would stay for the summer and I would go over there and stay with them. Now it was so lit because honestly, rest up Pops, but Pops had passed away, right? My dad was now living in Delaware and so was his mom. It was no adults around. Like, I'm like, what, 14, 15, 16 at this time? Probably about 15, 16 at this time. Because, yeah, I had got a little older, yeah. So I'm probably about that age at this time, y'all. They come down here, like I said, there's no adults. We thugging and bucking. We having smoke sessions in the crib. We inviting people in the crib. We having parties, yo. We in the booth spitting. Because, you know, my cousin, they was rapping or whatever. He used to write me rhymes. I used to be rapping. Like, if I could go log into my MySpace, I could find my old rap. But for some reason, I cannot remember my username. Like, I don't even know what my mind was back then. But yeah, I can't remember my email, nothing. But yeah, he was writing me rhymes and stuff. We was rapping. We was just turned up, y'all. We was turned up. So Sean was a ladies man, okay? Sean used to get the girls. with his crutches and all that. Sean was a ladies' man. The ladies flocked to Sean. They love Sean, right? Now, Big Head had her a girlfriend. She be making plans to marry this girl. Oh, this girl gonna have my baby, even though it's 2 women, but whatever. This girl gonna have my baby. I love this girl, this, that, and the third. We gonna call Big Head girlfriend Amy, okay? Now, mind you, Amy was only dating my cousin Big Head to get close to my cousin Sean.
What?
Because Amy really wanted that real cock. She didn't want that scrap.
Yeah, that's my mother. Your fave could never.
She wanted that real cocky thing, you know, so she was dating the cousin just to get to the other cousin. And the family would sit here and tell Big Head, even me, like,
that girl don't love you, that girl don't want you, that girl is a slut.
Mind you, the girl lived in Patterson. We was in Mitchell's. So Patterson and Mitchell's is just the same distance from Millbrook and Mitchell's. A couple blocks around the corner or whatever. So the girl was the town's whore. Everyone knew about this girl. But no, Big Head decided she was going to cuff this girl up. She was going to wife this girl. She was going to love this girl. And yeah, Amy caused a lot of problems for the family. Let's get into it. Anytime they would visit New York or whatever, and I would go over there with them to Mitchell's, Amy's mother knew, like, there was really no adults in the house, so we didn't really know how to cook at all. Like, we didn't even have food to cook, so we would just eat out anyway. So her mother would always invite all of us over there, like, yeah, I cooked this Spanish rice, I cooked this good panini, come over, and what New Yorker you know is turning down Spanish food? Free Spanish food that you ain't gotta pay for. Why would she say that? Like, tripping. So we would go around the corner and we would eat really, really good, y'all. The food was busting. Like, we was always invited. And y'all, a little secret between me and y'all. So Amy's mother really wanted Amy to be with Sean. She didn't want Amy to be with a girl, which was Big Head. She wanted her to be with Sean. She wanted her daughter to be with Sean. So she would always say little slick stuff when we was eating dinner, like,
oh yeah, I would love to have a son-in-law like you.
And Big Head would just be coughing and be like, oh my, you doing too much, you doing too much. And it was crazy because Amy just used to smile. Like, she never even denied it. Like, this is how I knew she was a slur. That's why nobody liked her. So yeah, everything is copacetic. We in the projects one day. We listen to music. Everybody outside. We drinking, we smoking, we lit. We is turned up, we lit, y'all. So Big Cat pulls up to the park, y'all, and she is with this new girl. We just gonna call her Lisa. She with this new girl. Now, I recognize Lisa because Lisa used to live on Walton. Lisa was a little older than me. I used to go to school with her little brothers and sisters or whatever, and Lisa used to come pick them up. That's how I remember Lisa. Okay, she lived right across the street from PS 64. So I was like, wait, hold on, ain't that Lisa? That's crazy. Like, it's a small world. So Big Cat tells us, like, oh yeah, this is Lisa. She's dating Lisa. Lisa's her new girl. But it was weird because Amy was just over the night before, and y'all was in the room doing all that moaning and groaning. But yeah, this your new girl. I really didn't get it. Nobody outside got it, but nobody gave 2 shits, y'all. Nobody cared about it. We was like, okay, that's cool. It is what it is. We minding our business. Let's get back to the function. So boom, out of nowhere, y'all, Amy and her sister come around the corner. Let me explain Amy real quick. So Amy, she was a Spanish girl or whatever. For her to be Spanish, she was so bullheaded. Like, I don't know, her hair, I guess it wasn't that she was bullheaded. Her hair was damaged. Like, it was so dead. It was long, but it was dead. She needed to cut off all that dead hair and restart. Because I guess she was dyeing it too much. Blonde, red. It was so thin. It was crazy. And then they had these big boobs. Like, big boobs, even when you put it in the bra, it's sweeping the floor. You know what I'm saying? I should have named her Hot Pocket because she was very giving Hot Pocket with that Hot Pocket she had. Just handing it to every who wanted it. They all looked alike. Like, they literally, I never knew a bra size even went to F until I met Amy and I was little. Because that's the first thing I thought about was like, why is her thing so big? Why are they sweeping the floor? Oh my God. And then she would always cry and be in pain, and she'd be telling us like she's having pain, back problems, like her boobs is too big and all this. This was her whole family. Her mama, her sister, all they boobs was mopping the floors in Patterson and Mitchell's. It was crazy. You could tell. So boom. Out of nowhere, y'all, Amy and her sister pull up, y'all. I noticed them from a mile away because the boobs was just shaking when they was walking. It was just mopping the floor. It was dragging. They was tripping over them a little bit. It was crazy, y'all. So they comes down the block.
Yeah, you tripping. Oh, I'm gonna beat your new girl up. You wildin'. I was just with you last night. Da, 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 da.
Mind you, I'm hyped to see this fight because I already know Lisa. Lisa give it up. Lisa got them hands. So I already know Lisa, so I'm waiting to see this fight. Okay, I know Lisa could take both of y'all on. She could take both of y'all on. So Amy's popping all this stuff or whatever. Big Head gets in the middle. They start fighting or whatever. Lisa's trying to hit the girl. Like, it's going crazy. So we all get up or whatever. We trying to break it up because it's just like, what the hell? But I ain't gonna lie. I was really laughing because I did not like Amy. And I really wanted somebody to beat her up. I really wanted somebody to beat her up. Like, I didn't like her. Like, I kept telling Big Head. We all kept telling Big Head she not the one, but Big Head wouldn't listen. So, boom, when she brought Lisa through, we all was like, yes, we love this for you. She's so much better. This is good. Blase, blase, blah, right? So Amy does all that talking or whatever. It's time for her to square up with Lisa. She ain't trying to square up one-on-one. Her and her sister trying to jump Lisa. So now we break the whole thing up. Now we trying to separate them. So Big Head stays back in Mitchell's with the gang. And she also stayed back there with Lisa as well. And me and Sean is sitting there taking Amy and her sister back to their house. Like, listen, y'all not gonna fight. Y'all doing too much. Y'all calling mad people over here. Just go home. It is what it is. You and Big Head gonna be back together. Like, her and Big Head will break up every other day, go cheat on each other, have fun, and then come right back and then talk about how they was gonna get married and all these stupid plans when we all knew Amy was a whore and that never was gonna happen.
But hey, I'm gonna stay out of it.
Like, it's so crazy. And now I'm older. They not even together. I told y'all this never was gonna happen. We goes over there or whatever, like I said. We puts them in the house. The mother's asking what's going on. We basically tell them what's going on. Mind you, the mother is cooking by the time we get there. So she's telling us we should stay for dinner. This, that, and the third. Blase, blase, blah. So mind you, we winds up staying for dinner. We trying to leave at this point. Because it's like, okay, dinner's over. We trying to leave. The mother, they even giving us blunts, bottles, all that. Like, you could tell they were trying to make us stay over there. Like, they literally was trying to make us stay over there. And me and Sean wasn't with it because we was like, that's kind of weird. Because Big Head, her girlfriend, if Big Head see that we here, that's, well, not me. Because, you know, I wasn't dating any of them. So it was like, it was fine. But, you know, Amy really wants Sean. So if Sean really stay here, Big Head gonna think something. And that's really our cousin, like our family. You know, we can't really stay. So long story short, y'all, they got us litty. I woke up on the couch, y'all. The sun was out and the sun was shining. And I'm waking up to banging on the door. I'm hearing a lot of Spanish talking inside the house. Her mother, her sister. I guess they were saying like, oh, Big Head's on the other side of this door. So Sean, we both get up. We on the couch. We like, what happened? Like, oh, we were so lit. We didn't even know we passed out. You know, that penny was so good. We didn't even know we passed out. So, boom, the mother goes to the door. She opens the door. It's Big Head and Lisa on the other side. Big Head is going crazy. She got a cane in her hand. She's telling the mother that she wants to fight Sean and she wants to fight Amy because why is Sean in here with her girl? Mind you, the other girl, Lisa, is right here with her. That's her new girl. That's what she said. So, what you mean why she there? So, we just laughing like, yo, you're tripping. Like, first of all, niggas got hangovers. Breath stank. This breath smell like stale weed. Can we rejuvenate? Can we like figure it out what's going on? Because all I know is we ain't do nothing wrong. So Big Head's on the other side of the door. She is really consistent. She wants to fight Sean. My cousin is handicapped. Sean can't, you know, he can't really. So I'm telling Big Head, like, girl, I will beat you up if you think you touching my cousin. Like, he got crutches, you tripping out. So mind you, she got a cane trying to fight him. So I pick up one of his crutches, like, yeah, what's really good? Like, we could do this. So Big Head's telling me, like, oh,
stay in your place, stay in the child's place, da 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 da.
And I'm like, girl, you not that much older than me. You like 2 years older than me. If I'm 15, bitch, you 17. And so is Sean. Like, what are y'all even talking about this child's play shit? Like, you're one thing about it, I don't care if family or not, you're not gonna fight Sean, especially over a slur, over a whore that you just said you didn't want the night before. So now we can spend the night here. here and all of this happened. Like, all of this for what? So now Big Cat is mad. Big Cat and Lisa is literally trying to fight everybody in the house. Mom closed the door. I'm trying to get out the house because I'm trying to get that smoke. The police wound up showing up. Nothing really crazy happened. They didn't let nobody fight. We just left. Everybody left. Everything was good. I don't know where Big Cat went. I really don't know. I think she probably went to Lisa's house or something like that. So boom, by the time we get back to Mitchell's, y'all, Big Cat is not there, right? Big Cat and Lisa is not there. We take the elevator, and lo and behold, who do we see standing in front of the door in Mitchell's? Sean's girlfriend. Sean had a girlfriend in Delaware. The girl basically found out Sean was staying out here in New York for the summer, and the girl basically took a bus down here. That's when they was $50 on a China bus. She basically came from Delaware, and she came to put her foot down and see what her man was doing, because people in the Bronx was writing the girlfriend in Delaware telling the girlfriend that Sean was cheating on her, and Sean had all these girls, and Sean was sleeping with Amy, which is Big Cat girlfriend, and it was crazy. So we get up there, we thinking everything, all the drama is done for the day. No, more drama is just starting up. So now Sean and his girlfriend is arguing back and forth. We just gonna call her Giant because that's what she was given.
No shade with it, no shade with it.
It's so crazy. They in the room fighting. This girl's bigger than my cousin. She is picking him up. She throwing him. They is wailing. But my cousin, he trying to hold his own. You know what I'm saying? Even though he on crutches or whatever. This girl was bad big. I'm not gonna lie. I did not like the girl. I was scared of the girl because the girl was big as shit. Like, not only was she tall, but she was big. And the way she just picked him up and throw him over her shoulders like it was nothing. Oh yeah, I wasn't going for that. I wasn't going for that. So I decided to sit out on this one. And let boyfriend and girlfriend argue and mind my business. See, Big Cat, she was taller than me or whatever, but I could have gave her a fair one. You know what I'm saying? I could have showed her my little techniques. But Giant, I wasn't fighting her. I wasn't fighting her. And especially anytime I try to say something to her, Sean will always put me in my place like,
oh, that's my girl, you're gonna respect her, I don't care. Don't be trying to weight shame her, don't be trying to fat shame her, call her big, call her ugly, call her, don't say nothing about my girl.
So the whole family knew to just stay out of it when it came to Giant. So when Giant was over there throwing him and tossing him around the room, I said nothing. I said nothing. I sat in the living room, minding my business, trying to roll up the Dutch. I was messing it up. I don't even know why. To the point where I started rolling in blunt veils and entourages because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like, once it cracked down the middle, the whole thing kept falling apart. It was not good. So that happens, whatever, right? So we thinking all the drama done. They in the room fighting. Finally, they settled down. They trying to have a conversation. Y'all, somebody started knocking on the door. So I go to the door, I look at the peephole, and I see Big Head. I only see Big Head. So I'm telling Sean, I'm like, yo, it's Big Head. So Sean like,
all right, open the door.
So I go to crack the door just to ask her, like, what happened? Like, I go to try to crack the door. Big Head pushed the door, and her and 3 females run in. Now, at the time, I didn't know that one of the females was her cousin Renee, the one I let stay with me on the She Went Missing. So really, I really did meet Renee in life before, but I never knew. You know what I'm saying? Because she was real big and husky back then. She wasn't, I guess, the she was doing recently or whatever, and She Went Missing. That's why she lost all that weight. I told you she had mad loose skin. I didn't know that was the big girl that came. And then she also came with her other sister, which she was big too. And then another girl, y'all, she came, Lisa came, and all of that. So they runs up in the crib. They push past the door, runs up in the crib. I'm telling them chill, like y'all bugging out. Y'all not finna jump Sean. So they telling me like, oh girl, you a little ass girl. Mind your business. Stay in the child's place. That's everybody's problem. They're always telling me to stay in the child's place. Stay in the child's place, mind my business, for I get that smoke too. I don't even know what smoke they even talking about, because why all of this? So boom, the girls run up in the room that Sean and them is in. I go in there too because I don't want to miss nothing. I'm not trying to let them jump Sean. So I grab one of Sean's crutches because I'm like, baby, because if push come to shove, one thing about it, right, wrong, or indifferent, disabled people, nah, you ain't finna jump him. You ain't finna jump him. All we did was literally stay at the girl house, eat food. We did the same thing that we would do if Big Head was with us. But because Big Head wasn't with us, it kind of did look funny. It kind of did look funny. I get that. But for y'all to jump him, nah, that wasn't right. So I goes in the room, I grab one of the crutches or whatever. So the sisters is basically arguing with Sean, and they basically telling Sean, like Big Head basically telling Sean, like,
you're wrong for what you're doing. You know that's my girl. Me and her been going through it.
So Lisa just standing there. So Sean like,
but how you over here trying to fight me for Amy, but you sit here with Lisa, but you just said that this is your girl, and this was this, and this was that.
Basically Big Head just saying like,
it don't matter. That's still my girl. Like, I don't care. You know how I'm coming behind Amy. Like, that's gonna be my wife, the mother of my kids.
you're delusional. Yeah. Like Big Head didn't play about Amy. She could suck however many that she wanted. She did not care. So boom. In the midst of them arguing or whatever, Renee, she's like, you know what? Since you want to try to do my sister dirty and we supposed to be family, I got something for you. So I pick up the crutch because I'm like, bitch, y'all not finna jump. One thing about it, y'all not finna jump me in here. And I don't know if Giant gonna help me because me and Giant, we don't really get along like that. Yeah, baby, I got the notes. I be high. You see it be highlighting? Yes, I'm not forgetting nothing and no more. My story time, baby. We highlighting.
I know that's right. I know that's right, babe.
So they walk right past me, y'all, and they go straight to Giant. You know, me and Giant, we didn't really like each other. So they go to Giant and they just start punching Giant out. Giant falls on the bed. She like, oh, falls on the bed. So they beat her up real quick. Boop, boop. Like, when I tell you, it literally was like 3 seconds. Even if I wanted to help, it was so quick. They beat her up real quick. All you heard was like, mind you, I was standing there, but all you heard was like, and then running. They ran out the house.
Ah, the ghetto.
Ran out the house. Y'all, why Giant in the corner trying to get up off the bed? Her glasses all crooked and shit. Yo, we sitting there. I'm looking at Sean. Sean looking at me. I'm like, yo, no disrespect, but that have nothing to do with me. Like, that's not even my business. Feel me? Like, I'm good. I don't got nothing to do with that. I wasn't jumping in. Like, I'm just trying to say my piece before anybody say, oh,
well, Charisma, why you ain't jump in?
Or Sean say, well, why you didn't help my girl? Me and your girl wasn't even like this before this happened, so why would I help her? She got mad mouth. She was just throwing you around this crib. She was just hitting on you. Why she ain't hit them girls back? Like, they just straight beat her up and left, yo. Left shorty bleeding, like, beat her up. So Sean was basically mad or whatever, but him and her basically started arguing back and forth, and Sean was basically telling Giant, like,
you should have had that energy for the that came and knocked your glasses to the left. But you ain't have that energy with them that knocked your glasses to the left. You got it with me. You got it with me. But they just... That's basically what Sean is telling Giant. They basically was arguing back and forth. He's telling Giant, like, girl, you got to leave. You got to go home. Like, you doing too much. Like, we finna get on this bus. We finna head back to Delaware. My stomach is ruined because you came out here talking about people cheating, this, and the third. You talking stuff to all these girls. Yeah, it was crazy, y'all. I told y'all. I was around some messy shit. So, boom, y'all. We gonna fast forward. We gonna fast forward to the next summer when Sean came back, y'all. So, Sean comes back for the summertime. We like, yo, what we finna do? So, Sean, you know, he done matured a little bit. I done matured a little bit. You know, I done lost my V-car a little bit. I got a taste of life a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm no longer battling with my sexuality. I know what's up with it. You know what I'm saying? So we a little older, you know? Our parents know we smoking now. Our parents know we drinking now. We ain't got to sneak to do it. His mom, she had let the crib go in Mitchell's or whatever. So we could no longer stay in Mitchell's crib. We didn't have the free crib to stay at no more. So boom, Sean started coming over and staying with us. Now, at the time, I told y'all my mother, she had a little Jamaican boyfriend. He was getting that money or whatever like that. And yeah, so basically that's where we had stayed at for that weekend because he was only here for that weekend. He had came to visit. So boom, we at the mama boyfriend house or whatever. We in Harlem. We in Harlem. That's when, you know, I'm living shelter or whatever. We in Harlem or whatever. Sean tell me like, oh, it's my godmother's birthday. He was real cool with his godmother. She was a little older than us, but she was cool. He was like, yo, it's my godmother's birthday. I didn't see her in a while, basically. So we gonna go over there. They said they throwing a little get together. They just gonna have a couple friends over there, some dinner, nothing too crazy.
So I'm like, okay, cool, we out. So, you know, anytime I was going with Sean, my grandmother would approve it. Girl, go. Have fun. You miss your cousin. Have fun. I know what you're doing with your girl cousins. Y'all over here fighting, beating people up. I know it's your boy cousin. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be straight. And my mother loved Sean. Like, everybody in the family loved Sean. God. Like, he always would say,
yeah, it's cause I'm handicapped. Yeah, cause I'm the handicapped rapper.
No, we just love you for you, dude. We love you for you, dude. So yeah, we wound up going to the godmother's house or whatever, and y'all, this little get together that she said she had going on,
Guys, it was all a lie. She lied.
she lied. It was more of a party, y'all. The came through and everything. Let me tell y'all, we turning up, we lit, we in Harlem. His godmother, they all lit. They got us with the bottles going around. We got the Henny, we got the Patron. You're not supposed to mix dark with light, but we mixing them. We got it. She giving us the pounds. We smoking out the zit. We ain't have to really spend no money, and it was her birthday, so I'm like, oh, godmother cool, godmother like that, yeah. Everything copacetic, y'all. So we sitting on the couch. The party kind of full. It's people sitting everywhere. It's some people standing up. Long and behold, y'all, the lights turn out. Right? We had just sung happy birthday and everything. They cut the lights back on. Everybody ate their cake and ice cream. And then boom, the lights just turn out. It just get pitch black. And then I start seeing these disco lights. Like, it's like red, green, blue. It's just mad lights start flashing. So be like, what the hell going on? Y'all, out of nowhere, a girl just walk in. She walk in the door. So she walk in, you hear the keys clanking. Yo, I swear to God, if you could go to Players Club, and she was like, I want everybody to look this way, da 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 da. You know her little saying. You know her little saying when she had on the little Cheeto or the leopard or whatever the fuck she had on. But yeah. So the stripper girl come in or whatever, she like, yeah, so my rules is I'm going to do these tricks and I'm going to do this. And the rules is no touching. You can't do this. You can't do that. She basically giving her rules and stuff, right? So boom, she changing her little dancing outfit. Y'all, this girl was doing the most craziest things. This girl was putting stuff down her throat, pulling it back up. She put some beads. It was like some pearls in her private, and then like put it all the way down till you seen nothing, and then pulled it back up. And I'm just like, girl, that thing is wide. Mind you, I have never seen the stripper before this. This is my first experience. Never seen them. Never been to the club. I was literally too young. This is my first time. So I'm like, yo, Sean, this is crazy. So she comes, she start clapping her booty on Sean. Sean like, whoa. I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. So the guys getting up, jumping up, they all running towards her. Now they got her like in a circle. She on the floor doing her little thing, getting her little thing. They keep touching her. She keep yelling like,
Stop touching me. Stop touching me. If you touch me one more time, I'm putting on my clothes and I'm leaving. I told you, that's my only rule. Don't touch me.
You know them thirsty dudes in Harlem don't listen. So y'all, while all of this is going on, the godmother is telling all the dudes to back up, respect her shit, and they respecting her, so they start backing up. Y'all, I'm sitting on the couch, somebody taps me on my shoulder. So I turns around, and y'all, why is it somebody from my mama's side? So y'all know SpongeBob, her baby daddy, well, the old dude that he messed with the young girl, he went to jail, whatever, they not together no more, he married someone else. Yeah, his brother, he taps me on my shoulder. So I turn around, I'm in shock, because I'm like, girl, first of all, you a teen, you're not even supposed to be here. You're not even supposed to be in these activities. You see ass clapping everywhere, because we're not even supposed to be doing this. But I was there, like I couldn't hide, and mind you, I was so lit, like my eyes was bloodshot red, like we was smoking out the zip, we was drinking, we was so lit. So he basically tapped me on my shoulder or whatever, and he just started going in like, oh,
why you here? This not no party for kids.
And I'm like, you tripping, like I'm not no kid, like I'm 15, 16, like I'm grown.
You're a dummy, bitch.
And he like,
grown.
So now he started roughing me up. Mind you, I had braids at this time, y'all. I had braids because my grandmother always would go get me the box braids done with the Africans and keep my hair in for months. Like, what the hell, take them out, it's time to go. But yeah, so I had braids. He really pulled me by my braids. He's like,
get up off the couch, get up off the couch.
So I'm walking around, I'm laughing, I'm trying to laugh it off, you know what I'm saying, so people won't think like he really hurting me or whatever. So I'm like, yo, like, what's up with you? He like,
yo, you ain't supposed to be in this party, you gotta leave.
So Sean like, nah, she ain't gotta go nowhere, you tripping. So they basically start arguing back and forth. The godmother come over there, and the godmother checked the dude like,
listen, this my godson, this his cousin, they singing. You ain't got nothing to talk about. Leave them alone. Leave them alone. It is what it is.
And I'm sitting here like, how you checking me on me being in the party, but you don't even take care of the kids you got. You think I don't know your business, uncle? You think I don't know your goddamn business? Go take care of your kids. Stop worrying about me. So that happens, right? So in the midst of them arguing back and forth or whatever, he basically telling her like, yeah, I respect your shit, but you know, she's young, like she shouldn't be here, whatever. She's like, oh, well, she's invited because I told Sean he could come, and anybody that come with my godson Sean is good. That's what the godmother's saying. So in the midst of all of this, y'all, the stripper girl walks out, and y'all, a stripper dude walks in.
What?
So everything that they was talking about went in one ear and out the other. Because when I tell you, all of these men from the party started running.
Oh, now we gotta go?
They literally started running. Sean got up, he was running, tripped over his crutch. They was wild. So all the men like, nah, you tripping, I'm not finna stay here. Mind you, this dude walked in, bro. This dude walked in with a thong in his booty, bro.
I'm in the ghetto.
And I'm just sitting here like, wait. He got his stuff in the, you know how you wear a thong and like your booty out, but with the crotch part, he got his stuff tucked up in there. And the booty just out. And then he got on these cowboy boots. I'm just sitting here like, no. Like, I'm in my head, I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was GAY because I didn't even know male strippers. I didn't know no strippers exist. Like, I knew they exist. I knew it was a thing, but I thought it was just a movie thing. You only see it in the movies and Players Club. I didn't think they was really out here popping coochie and popping dick. All the men run out. So I'm sitting there, but I was trying to run out too. In the midst of me trying to run out and follow behind Sean, this stripper dude picks me up, throws me back on the couch, and he just start like gyrating. So I'm screaming like, get off of me, you tripping, like get off of me, get off of me. So I get up, y'all, and I just run out the crib, and I'm telling Sean, I'm like, bro, we not going back in there. We out. We leaving. We leaving, bro. We leaving. So he like, nah, we gonna go back in there. We gonna get a couple more blunts from stepmom, whatever. We gonna do this. Well, godmother, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. And I'm telling him, bro, I'm not going back in there. I'm not going back in there. So me and him talking or whatever, the same deadbeat uncle that don't take care of his kids came up to me again, trying to continue the conversation, talking about,
nah, for real, why you here though? I'ma tell your moms and them that you even here.
I didn't know we was coming here. Listen, I didn't know it was going to be strippers there. She said it was going to be a get-together. It was going to be food. It was going to be drinks. It was going to be ganja. So that's what I went for. When I walked in, everything was copacetic. Everything was copacetic until the point where people started singing happy birthday. After that, it all went to hell. Strippers everywhere, just walking in, popping coochie, popping thick. Oh my God, it was just so crazy. He was just gyrating. I'm like, get off of me. He like, my legs open and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm not even, No, I wasn't that advanced yet. I didn't know what he was doing. I didn't know what he was doing, but I know I did not want that bare ass booty to touch me. So I was like, nah. That happens or whatever. We winds up leaving. We goes back to the crib. Everything good. We just had a good weekend. And yeah, like that was really like the wildest times of my life on my dad's side. Y'all heard about a lot of the wild times in my life on my mom's side. And I really just wanted to touch bases on my dad's side because y'all never really like heard these stories. Y'all never knew. Y'all probably was thinking like, oh, she should have just lived with her dad and them because they would have raised her better and she would have never have been going through all of that trauma at home. No, we was still rebellious on my dad's side. We was sneaking out. We was doing stuff. We was doing all that. Like, we was doing it all. We was doing it all. We was doing everything but listening to our parents. So yeah. But yeah, y'all. That's basically the end of the story time. If y'all like this story, be sure to like, comment. Oh yeah, wait. Back up. So Big Cat was living in Delaware still with them even after she hit her, even after the sisters ran up in the crib and they put their hands on Giant or whatever. Sean and Giant, they wound up breaking up. Long story short, that next summer I had actually went over to Delaware and my cousin Sean had another female in the room and Giant came up the steps on bullshit and she started knocking shit out. And then the girl came out the room and her glasses was all all put to the side. And that's the crazy thing, because her nickname was the side girl. Her nickname was Glasses. And then come to find out she wasn't even really the side girl, because him and Giant had broke up, but Giant was just so crazy she didn't care. And then my aunt was being messy, so my aunt called Giant and told Giant that her son had another girl in the room and she was ugly. She had on these thick glasses, and Giant came over there and punched Glasses in the face, only to find out that the girl she punched in the face, the reason why she punched her was because the other girl with the glasses was Giant's best friend. So when I tell y'all, I've been around some messy shit, y'all. I've literally been around some messy shit. The shit gets messier. The shit gets worse. The shit, I'm telling y'all, like, it's no reason for me to sit here and be just lying to y'all. Like, we was no better on my dad's side. Like, the parents probably was parenting, but us as children, we're not listening to that. We outside. We don't need no money to travel. My cousin handicapped. We get on these buses, these trains for free. You always know when you handicapped and you travel, you always can take a +1 for free. I was always his +1. And then you had all these friends. They was in wheelchairs and stuff. I was a +1 in all of them. We was everywhere, y'all. We was literally everywhere. After that, all of that happened. Big Head wound up getting back with Amy or whatever. That didn't last too long. That probably lasted about a good another 2 years. Come to find out, Amy started sleeping with Sean.
Not a fuck she did.
When they broke up, and there was a big whole thing, and it's crazy. And then that's when they was like, yeah, you know, like, Big Head not even our cousin, like, da-da-da-da-da. And the whole time I was thinking, Sean broke the bro code, because Sean slept with Amy really after they broke up and all this, but Amy was really forcing herself on him. So Sean was just like, let me give her something that's not eat so she could get away. So yeah, she made up this whole rumor that she was pregnant or whatever. Mind you, they used protection. It came out to be not true. So Amy and Big Head wound up still staying together after that. Yes, Big Head was dumb. Still staying together after that. Amy kept cheating or whatever. Big Head kept staying. Then at a time they was in a poly relationship. It was crazy. But long story short, Big Head is no longer around. You know, when all that stuff happened with Renee and all of them, they thought they was putting me in my place, and I basically wowed out on all of them on Facebook, because yes, they brought it to Facebook coming crazy, and they didn't think that I knew. They didn't think that I knew how to defend myself or whatever, and I was older. This whole argument stuff with Big Head and Renee and all of them, this happened not this year, but this happened recently when I moved to South Carolina. Not recently, but a couple years ago. But yeah, that's basically it. Is the story time. If you like this story time, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you follow all of my social media. Oh damn, my camera's dying. Well, it's dying at the right time, because the story is over. Bye, beauties.